I'm Knightenator, and I have been asked to get involved in Uswitch's first of a kind Twitch school. How long have I been in gaming and streaming? I have been gaming for as long as I can remember, from finding old school RuneScape on a website called Miniclip when I was about 9 years old. Yeah, I still play that to this day, so it's been quite a few years. As well as that, I also found other games back then, things like Habbo Hotel, Puzzle Pirates, all kinds of games. I just fell in love with games in general, to be honest. I loved online games specifically. I loved the escapism, the freedom, the different worlds, and making friends online. My top 5 tips for anyone wanting to turn their hobby of gaming into a career are: number 1, watch a bunch of streamers. Watch how they do it, see what you like, see what you dislike, and then from that, you can craft your own style. 2, try things, mess about, experience stuff. Try different games, different streaming times, different platforms, different streaming styles, all kinds of different things. Do you want to be a funny streamer? Do you want to be an educational streamer? There's so many different types, and I think a lot of people miss the fun stage of streaming because they're so worried about becoming, their brand. And obviously, that kind of stuff is important, but at the start, you've got time to mess around, to make mistakes, and work out what you really, really like first. Number 3 is make a really simple screen name. So the username that you're going to use, make sure, ideally, that it doesn't have too many numbers in, it's not got too many hard to spell words, it's not too long. You want something that is going to be really punchy, really memorable, something that people can say to their friends and say, have you heard of this streamer? And they can search it and find you really easily. Number 4 is make social media accounts with that same username, of course, if you are old enough. Make sure that you try and keep a consistent username across all of those platforms, because when you're too famous, other people are going to steal that. So you make those platforms first. And number 5 is use those social media platforms to make refreshing, interesting, funny, cool content that will bring people to your stream. It is really hard to get discovered on streaming platforms because it is so competitive. Everyone wants to become a streamer, so it can really help if you can utilize those other platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, and bring people to your stream. Create content that really resonates, and put in your bio your link for your streaming website, whether that's Twitch or whatever it is. My life has changed so much since turning gaming into a career. I cannot even begin to start to explain. I have done so many things that have put me outside of my comfort zone. I have played in competitive esports. I have hosted esports tournaments in front of thousands, tens of thousands of people, which was terrifying but so exciting. And I have managed to go to different countries and meet fans and stuff. It has honestly been an absolute whirlwind, and it's been incredible. I think the most valuable thing that I've done is really create a community of like-minded people that want to do good in the world. They want to pick each other up and just spread good messages. And having that every single day and having that influence on people is incredible. I think that is truly the most valuable thing that I've managed to gain from turning this into a career. What are some cheats that I have for the esports industry? Personally, I don't think that there really are any cheats in the esports industry. I think ultimately it comes down to hard work, consistency, and honing your craft, learning new skills. There aren't really any shortcuts and cheats, honestly, unless you get many super viral videos and stuff. But even then, whether that translates to a successful esports career is another matter. I think truly stay humble, work hard, and never think that you're too old or too wise to learn new skills. Things adapt and change so quickly in this industry that if you don't adapt and change with them, you will be left behind. So you've got to work hard. I constantly am teaching myself new ways to make things for my stream. I'm learning new games when they come out. You've got to be on it. You've got to work hard. And yeah, I don't think there's any cheats. Sorry. Are there any myths about the esports or gaming industry that I don't think are true? I think there's quite a few myths about the esports and gaming industry that aren't true. Main one being that you do need to be really, really, really good at games. Now, obviously, in the esports industry, you probably do. It does kind of rely on that. But in the gaming and streaming world, no. Of course it can help. It can be your thing. But if you're not really good at games, that's okay. The first thing people ask me when I say that I'm a professional streamer is, "Oh, you must be so good at gaming." No, I am not. Ultimately, entertainment can make up for any lack of skill in games. So you'll be fine if you're not, absolutely incredible at Fortnite. Well, that is it for me. I wish you the best of luck with turning your gaming into a full-time career. And don't forget, if you want to find out more, you can check out Uswitch and their Twitch school.